long time no see! Amy, how have you been?
It's been a while. If you're finally contacting me, does that mean you found a job?
Huh? A job?
Wait, didn't you say that when we talked on the phone, that you'd look for a job as soon as you got back to the UK after your working holiday? Because you'd be too busy job searching to contact anyone for a while?
Oh, I guess I did say something like that.
So you found a job? Congratulations!
I'd like to say thanks, but actually, I've decided not to work.
What?
I've decided to get married instead of working. That's why I contacted you today. I found a husband, not a job.
Wow, that's quite the plot twist.
Well, I was seriously job hunting at first, but UK companies are so terrible compared to foreign ones. The pay is low, holidays are few, and I just can't motivate myself to work.
Well, the UK is different from the countries where you did your working holiday.
And the personality of British people just doesn't suit me. Just because I did a working holiday and can speak a foreign language, there's so much jealousy. And the old men in management at companies hate me for being a cheeky woman during job interviews.
Wow, that's awful. I could never do a working holiday myself. I'd be too scared. You've got courage and language skills. You should definitely be an asset to any company.
Maybe it's hard for them to utilize someone as excellent as me. A woman like me who's seen the world has strong opinions and thinks quickly. I'm different from boring people like you who've just stayed in the UK their whole lives.
That's a bit harsh, don't you think? Just because I haven't lived abroad doesn't mean my life is boring.
Sorry, but it's true. You've been living the same routine day after day, while I've been experiencing new cultures and expanding my worldview.
Anyway, I understand you had trouble finding a job, but how did that lead to getting married? I don't see the connection.
That's exactly why I had a brilliant idea. I decided I should just create my own company.
You mean start a business?
Exactly. I think there's a real demand for language schools or kids' conversation classes, and I could use my 2 years of working holiday experience. But starting a business costs money, right? So I thought I'd marry a guy with a good income and have him provide the startup capital.
Wait, you're getting married for money?
Well, to be blunt, something like that. The future of self-employment is uncertain, and if I get married, at least I won't have to worry about making a living.
I suppose that's true, but...
Plus, I'm not getting any younger. I'm turning 30 this year, so it's about time I settled down anyway. Combining marriage with my business ambitions just makes sense.
I guess that's one way to look at it, but finding the right partner isn't easy.
So, I immediately started looking for a husband. A man earning enough to fund my startup was an essential condition. Plus, he needed to be intelligent enough to understand the value of my working holiday experience and my business plans.
That sounds like a high bar, but since you've decided to get married, you must have found someone.
Yes, and he was closer than I thought, so I've taken your boyfriend Kevin for myself.
What?
We started dating yesterday. He's mine now, so hands off. I'm pretty jealous, you know.
Wait a minute. What do you mean you're dating my boyfriend, Kevin?
I just told you why. I want to get married to start my business, and your boyfriend perfectly matched my criteria for a husband, so I took him from you.
What?
You told me yourself. Kevin is an expat who's fluent in 3 other languages, and he works for a big company, right? You said he's been promoted faster than his peers, and is a real elite. I've never seen a man more suitable for me.
No. This is wrong. Kevin is my boyfriend. What were you thinking, stealing your childhood friend's boyfriend? We've known each other since nursery school.
Sorry. Maybe I've been too influenced by my time in America. I've absorbed their mindset. In America, you get what you want no matter what.
Huh? So according to you, Americans are okay with cheating? Don't be silly, you're just being selfish.
Look, he and I connected instantly. There was this chemistry between us that he never had with you. When 2 people click like that, there's nothing anyone can do.
You can't be serious right now. We've been dating for 3 years. How could you connect instantly with my boyfriend behind my back?
It only took 1 coffee meetup to realize we were perfect for each other. I was explaining my business plans, and he was so supportive and impressed. He said I was exactly the kind of ambitious woman he always wanted.
So I'm not ambitious enough? Is that what you're saying? And Kevin said this to you?
So that's my important announcement. I'll let you know when we're officially married.
Zoe, you can't just drop this bomb and walk away. Did Kevin even break up with me properly? Because I haven't heard anything from him.
Oh, I thought he would have contacted you by now. Maybe check your phone? He said he'd handle it.
This is unbelievable. You're both unbelievable.
Look, sometimes life takes unexpected turns. I'm sure you'll find someone more suitable for you. Someone more on your level.
On my level? What's that supposed to mean?
Kevin needs someone who can match his global mindset and career ambitions, someone who understands the international business world. I'm just saying you might be happier with someone more local in their thinking.
I need to talk to Kevin directly. This conversation is over. Kevin, I heard everything from Zoe. Is it true you've started dating her?
Oh, so Zoe already spilled the beans?
That reaction means it's true. So you're breaking up with me?
Yeah, I don't need you anymore. Only a woman like Zoe is suitable to be the girlfriend of an elite expat like me. Her courage and bravery to go on a working holiday and the language skills she acquired spending 2 whole years in other countries. Unlike you, she's on my level.
How could you? What about our plans to get married?
I never promised to marry you.
What are you saying? You told me when we started dating. You said you wanted to get married by 30, so keep that in mind. We're both turning 30 this year, so I was hoping you might propose on our next anniversary.
Expecting a proposal and then getting dumped is just pathetic. Who would propose to someone as ordinary as you?
What?
Sure, I've always wanted to get married by 30, and you were a marriage candidate because you're domestic, but your looks are plain, your abilities are ordinary, and you're unsatisfying as a woman.
Excuse me? After 3 years together, that's all you have to say about me? We built a life together. We talked about having children.
Look, I was settling. I always knew I could do better, but I figured you were adequate. Then I met Zoe again and realized what I was missing.
We have an apartment together. We've been saving for our future. How can you throw all that away for someone you just reconnected with?
The apartment was always more your style than mine. I was compromising. And our savings? I've kept my finances mostly separate because deep down, I wasn't sure about us.
I don't believe this. The Kevin I know wouldn't be so cruel.
Now that we're at this point, I might as well tell you I've been playing around with other girls several times, but none of them felt right. Then Zoe confessed to me. She said, I think I'm more suitable for you than Amy. I can make you happy. I kinda like that high-handed confession.
No way. You're casually revealing you've been cheating on me all this time?
It shouldn't matter how much I cheated. I don't need you anymore, and I've decided to marry Zoe, so goodbye.
Marry her? You just started dating yesterday and you're already planning to marry her?
When you know, you know. She's everything I've been looking for. Global perspective, ambition, confidence, and she actually understands my work and my background.
This is all so terrible. My mind's gone blank.
What's so terrible? What's wrong with wanting to marry a good woman?
That doesn't give you the right to hurt people, betraying your partner and causing so much pain. No matter how talented you both think you are, you can't be happy this way.
That just sounds like sour grapes. I'll send you stuff from my place cash on delivery. You can throw away my things later.
Wait, Kevin, you can't just end things like this. 3 years together means nothing to you?
Those 3 years taught me what I don't want in a partner. Be grateful for the experience and move on. Zoe and I are planning our new life together.
You'll regret this. Both of you will.
The only thing I regret is wasting time with someone who couldn't match my potential. Goodbye, Amy.
What the hell is this? I can't believe you actually sent me an invitation to your and Kevin's wedding, and the date is next month.
Huh? What's the matter? You're my childhood friend, so of course I invited you. Obviously, make sure you come and celebrate.
Have you lost your memory or something? You stole my boyfriend, and now you're asking me to celebrate? Isn't that incredibly rude?
Oh geez, complaining about the past is so typical British. In other countries, everyone moves on quickly. Even if you're angry, he's not coming back to you, so just move on already.
What?
It's been 2 whole months. That's plenty of time to get over it. In America, people start dating again within weeks after a breakup.
Stop talking about America like you're some kind of expert. You only spent a few months there on a working holiday.
A few months is enough to absorb the culture and mindset. Anyway, I didn't call to argue about this. I called because I wanted to make sure you received our invitation.
Yes, I got it. I'm just shocked you had the audacity to send it.
Besides, our wedding is going to be amazing, so you'd be missing out if you don't attend our Ibiza ceremony.
What? You're having a destination wedding?
It's so us, right? And the venue is this high-end place that only truly sophisticated people know about. It's nothing like those tacky fake foreign-style venues in the UK.
Right.
The photos will be absolutely stunning. We're hiring a famous photographer who's done weddings for celebrities. The flowers are being flown in from 3 different countries, and my dress is designer, of course.
Sounds expensive.
Kevin says I deserve the best, and his company is doing really well. He just got another promotion, you know? They recognized his global expertise.
Of course they did.
Of course, the priest and all the staff are locals. Since we're going to be in Ibiza anyway, I'm thinking of making it a speak Spanish only event. That would create a better atmosphere, make it feel more exotic, don't you think?
That sounds lovely, but if you're inviting people, think about us too. Not everyone speaks Spanish.
Then they should study.
What?
In this day and age, you're finished if you can't speak other languages. Always running away from things you're not good at is super lame. Maybe that's why Kevin dumped you.
Excuse me?
I'm just being honest. Your lack of global perspective and language skills made you incompatible with Kevin. He needs someone who can stand beside him at international business events and hold intelligent conversations.
You know what? I don't think I'll be attending your wedding after all.
Don't be like that. It's going to be the event of the year. We've invited so many important people from Kevin's company, and they're all excited to meet me.
I'm sure they are.
I absolutely won't accept absences with lame excuses like I'm not good with languages or I've never been abroad. We're having a lavish wedding in Ibiza, so come, I'll show you what a real foreign wedding is like.
All right. Looking forward to it.
Really? That's great. I was worried you'd still be bitter about everything.
No, I've had time to reflect. I think it would be educational to see your wedding.
Exactly! You can learn so much from experiencing different cultures. This will be good for you. Make sure you come prepared to celebrate properly. I won't forgive you if you chicken out at the last minute and cancel.
I won't run or hide. I'll be there, but they're saying there'll be a hurricane on your wedding day. I really do hope everything goes well.
Huh?
Not just on the wedding day, but I wonder, can planes even fly in that weather? It's quite possible flights will be cancelled as the hurricane approaches. And even if we somehow manage to fly, if Ibiza gets hit directly by the hurricane, it'll be a disaster. I'm worried about your lavish wedding with all these issues.
Wait a minute, is the weather really going to be that bad on our wedding day? Can you even predict the weather a month in advance?
These days, we can generally predict the weather a month ahead. Plus, as a meteorologist, I'm pretty sensitive to weather information. I look at weather from countries around the world every day and make predictions, so I'm confident in my forecast.
A meteorologist?
I didn't tell you, but I passed the exam. I was inspired by your working holiday challenge, and Kevin was always telling me I was ordinary and plain, so I secretly took up the challenge of getting a meteorologist certification. I thought if I could overcome that narrow path with its pass rate of just a few %, I'd gain confidence in myself.
Is it really that hard to pass? And you passed?
Yes, on my first try, too.
What?
The meteorology certification exam has a pass rate of only about 7%. Most people need multiple attempts, but I managed to pass on my first try. I've always been interested in weather patterns, and after Kevin's constant put-downs about being ordinary, I decided to challenge myself.
I can't believe someone like you passed such a difficult exam.
Someone like me? You mean someone who works hard and studies diligently? Yes, people like that tend to pass exams.
That's not what I meant. I'm surprised you changed careers so suddenly.
Thanks to that, I switched to a job in weather observation. It's fun working in a place where I can use what I studied. Oh, sorry. We should be talking about your wedding, not me. Will you be okay with the hurricane approaching and all?
Of course we'll be fine. Hurricanes should disappear within a month, shouldn't they?
But even if they disappear, new ones will form. This year, there have been an unusually high number of hurricanes. There's been extreme weather all over the world.
Really?
The data shows we're experiencing one of the most active tropical cyclone seasons in decades.
But that's just general information, right? It doesn't mean it will specifically affect Ibiza on our wedding day.
But next month is typically the peak season, so it wouldn't be surprising if there were a hurricane storm.
Is that so?
So I think you should consider countermeasures early. Does your high-end wedding venue have proper insurance? It would be terrible if the ceremony was canceled due to weather and you couldn't get a refund.
What should I do? We don't have any insurance for either.
What? You signed contracts without insurance?
I thought insurance would make everything unnecessarily expensive. If I had that money, I'd rather spend it on the dress or venue costs, so I thought it would probably be fine and went with zero insurance.
That's incredibly risky for a destination wedding. Weather disruptions are common, even without hurricanes. Did your wedding planner not advise you about this?
We didn't hire a wedding planner. Kevin said it was a waste of money since I'm so good at organizing things.
By the way, how much is the wedding costing? You said it was quite lavish, right?
About 50,000 pounds.
And you're not insured? If it gets canceled due to the hurricane, you'll just lose 50,000 pounds.
No, that's absolutely terrible.
Can't you get insurance now? There's still a month, so you should be able to take measures.
It's impossible. They told me when we signed the contract that we couldn't add insurance later.
Oh my god. Well, let's just pray for a miracle that all the hurricanes disappear.
They have to. Our wedding has to be perfect. I've already posted pre-wedding photos on social media and told everyone about our amazing Ibiza ceremony. What should I do? The hurricane is hitting Ibiza directly, and our flight has been canceled. We can't get to Ibiza now.
Not just triple, but 5 hurricanes occurring simultaneously is crazy. And with hurricanes heading toward Ibiza too, your wedding is completely over. That's the least of Ibiza's worries right now.
Don't give up. You're a meteorologist, right? Do something right now.
What do you think a meteorologist is? I can predict the weather, but I absolutely cannot change it. Humans can do nothing in the face of nature.
But all our preparations, the venue, the flowers, the photographer, everything is ready in Ibiza waiting for us.
Nature doesn't care about your wedding plans, Zoe. This is one of the strongest hurricane systems we've seen in decades.
What should I do? If we don't get on a plane today, we won't make it to tomorrow's wedding.
For now, all you can do is process a refund. Since the bride and groom can't get to Ibiza, the wedding cancellation is confirmed. Even though you don't have insurance, maybe try calling the venue. They might consider a refund or postponement.
A phone call? But the venue I booked, all the staff only speak Spanish.
With your working holiday experience, making a call in Spanish should be a breeze, right?
No way! I could maybe send an email using translation software, but I absolutely can't make a call with a native speaker. There's no way I could understand real native speech.
What? But you went on a working holiday to different countries to practice your Spanish and French, right? After 2 years, you should be fluent.
Shut up! Just because I went on a working holiday doesn't mean I automatically became fluent. Even in Barcelona, I was always with other Brits. I can only understand a few simple foreign words. Understanding native speech is absolutely impossible.
What? But you were bragging about being fluent. You said you were going to start a language school or kids' conversation classes.
I thought I could manage with children. I can at least fake pronunciation.
So all that talk about starting a language school was based on skills you don't actually have? Were you planning to scam parents?
It's not a scam. I would have learned more before opening. Plus, I have experience living abroad, which most teachers don't.
Living somewhere and actually learning the language are 2 very different things, Zoe.
Look, that doesn't matter right now. What matters is the wedding. I want to contact the venue, but email is too slow, so I have to call.
That's true, but if you're that useless, calling is impossible. Wait, why not ask Kevin? I'm pretty sure he said he could speak Spanish.
Kevin's next to me saying he can't make the call either.
Huh?
Actually, Kevin can't speak 3 foreign languages either, so he says he absolutely can't make the call.
What? But he was in Spain from elementary school through high school. He said he could speak Spanish and French. That's why you said you get along better than I did with him, because you can talk in the same languages.
Apparently, he exaggerated quite a bit. He was only there during elementary school. He's forgotten everything and can't speak or understand anymore.
Are you kidding me? So his whole elite expat identity is fake?
He says he never claimed to be fluent, just that he had experience living abroad, and that everyone exaggerates a little on their resume.
But he said he uses languages at work too, that he's in a department that utilizes his expat experience.
Seems like he's been putting on an act at work too.
So he's been lying to his company? That could get him fired if they find out.
He says it's not lying, just enhancing his qualifications. Everyone does it.
Oh my god, I can't believe both of you are such frauds.
Don't call us frauds. We're just ambitious people who know how to present ourselves advantageously.
You mean you're liars who got caught in your own web of deception, and now you're facing the consequences.
What should I do? What should I do? How should I explain to the venue? I need to tell the hotel in Ibiza about the cancellation too. What should I do?
How would I know? Anyway, I'm going to process my own refund. My airline ticket and hotel are both properly insured.
Wait, can you help us make the calls? Since you're so smart and passed that meteorologist exam, surely you can handle a few phone calls.
I'm a meteorologist, not a translator, and I never claimed to speak other languages.
Please, Amy, for old time's sake, we've been friends since nursery school.
Friends don't steal each other's boyfriends, Zoe, but I'll tell you what, I'll email you some useful phrases you can use on the call. That's the best I can do.
But what should I do, Amy? It turns out that they can't refund us after all. I tried my best to explain the situation to the venue and hotel by phone, but we've just lost 50,000 pounds.
Oh my, that's incredibly sad.
We're completely broke now. All of Kevin's savings are gone, and we still have wedding loans to pay off.
That's what happens when you don't get insurance for major events. It's basic risk management.
And now my parents are telling me to pay back the money they spent on my working holiday. Where am I supposed to find that kind of money?
Ah, I heard about that from your parents. Yesterday's phone fiasco revealed that you can't speak foreign languages at all. They were furious, saying you just played around in several different countries for 2 years. They're demanding you return the 15,000 pounds for the working holiday, right?
Huh? Why are my parents talking to you about that?
They came to apologize to me, Zoe. You were hiding the fact that you stole Kevin from me, weren't you? Your parents finally found out and came all the way to my place to apologize.
No way.
They had no idea you had stolen your childhood friend's boyfriend. They were mortified when they found out the full story.
What else did they say?
And that's when I heard everything. You were stealing boyfriends, not speaking languages, and failing to find jobs. You said companies couldn't handle you, but that wasn't true, was it?
What?
Despite your working holiday experience, your language skills are basically zero. That's why companies rejected you, saying there's no benefit in hiring you. But your pride is too high, so you only applied to companies requiring language skills, then got bitter and decided to start a business and get married. I don't even know what you're trying to do anymore. Or is this all a result of mindsets you picked up while partying in other countries?
Shut up! You're making fun of me right now!
I'm not making fun of you at all. Actually, I'm grateful to you.
Huh?
There's no need to force yourself to challenge things abroad. What matters is how much effort you can put in where you are now. Thank you for teaching me that.
Don't act all superior just because you got some weather certificate. At least I had the courage to go abroad.
It's not about going abroad or staying home. It's about honesty, hard work, and treating others with respect. Things you and Kevin seem to have forgotten.
This is just a temporary setback. We'll figure something out.
I'm sure you will. Perhaps start by being honest with yourselves about who you really are and what you're actually capable of.
What?
Well, take care. If you decide to hold the wedding again, send me an invitation. I'll be sure to check the weather forecast. Afterward, Zoe and Kevin repeatedly contacted the Ibiza venue to ask for a refund, but the answer was always no. Kevin's savings were completely wiped out. Zoe sold everything she could, and the remainder of her parents' working holiday money was paid back with loans. Around that time, Kevin's academic fraud and complete inability to speak any foreign languages was finally discovered by his company, and he was fired. It seems like their newlywed life, starting with an unemployed man and a woman in debt, is going to be quite challenging. As for me, I'm thriving in my new career as a meteorologist. The certification opened doors I never imagined possible. Sometimes I think I should thank Kevin and Zoe for pushing me to discover my true potential. It's funny how life works out. They thought they were the special ones with bright futures ahead, but their house of cards collapsed as soon as it was tested. Meanwhile, I built something real and lasting through honest, hard work. I guess the moral is, authenticity always wins in the end.
I've taken your husband for myself. Just give up on Dave already.
What? What do you mean you've taken Dave?
It means Dave is my man now. Dave's been on a business trip for a month, right? And he's supposed to come back today.
Yes, but how do you know that, Kate?
Because he's been with me the entire time, silly. Did you really believe that business trip story?
What are you talking about? Dave would never lie to me about something like that.
It wasn't actually a business trip. Dave has been with me the whole time.
What did you say?
We've been together this entire month. It's such happiness waking up every day to see the face of the one you love.
The one you love? What are you talking about? Dave is my husband. Why have you been with your childhood friend's husband for an entire month?
Michelle, you've always been slow and stupid. Plus, you're not as pretty as me.
Huh?
Did you really think someone like Dave would stay faithful to someone like you forever? You're so naive.
I can't believe you're saying these things. We've been friends since elementary school.
I was shocked when I heard you got married before me, and to an elite director at a major company, no less. It pissed me off, so I took him. What's wrong with that?
What? You put your hands on my husband just because you were pissed off?
Don't try to make me sound bad. The truth is, Dave was unhappy with you for a long time. He just didn't know how to tell you.
That can't be true. We were perfectly happy together.
It's the fault of the one who gets stolen from. An elite husband like him would be targeted regardless of whether he's married or not. It's your fault for being a dumb woman who's too careless.
Excuse me?
You should have paid more attention to him, given him what he needed. Maybe then he wouldn't have fallen for me so easily.
This can't be happening. Tell me you're joking, Kate.
Plus, you didn't even notice his fake business trip. You're so oblivious, it's hilarious.
Long business trips are normal for Dave, and it would be disrespectful to doubt his work. Today, I was even making his favorite meal for his return, but to think he was with my childhood friend the whole time.
Aw, how touching! While you were cooking, he was with me planning our future together. Thanks to you, we got to freely prepare for our wedding for a month.
Wedding preparations? You're planning to marry him?
Of course, that's why I stole him from you.
No way.
The dress is gorgeous, the venue is perfect. It's going to be everything your wedding wasn't.
I thought you were my friend. All those years we spent together meant nothing to you?
You'd be better off marrying some equally dumb guy. Anyway, bye.
Wait, Kate, we need to talk about this.
There's nothing to talk about. Dave chose me. End of story.
I'm not going to let you just get away with this. Come back home right now.
No, I don't plan on coming back to that house. I'm really sorry about the affair, and I know it must have hurt you even more because it was with your childhood friend, Kate, but you can't help who you fall for.
Huh?
I never expected this to happen either. Kate and I just connected in a way that you and I never did.
Connected? You've known her for what, a few months at most? We've been married for 3 years.
I tried to reject her at first, honestly, but it was the first time in my life someone pursued me so aggressively. And frankly, she's prettier than you, and her hobby is baking. How could I not fall for her?
Dave, what are you talking about? I'm not furious about the affair right now.
Huh? You're not? Wait, you're not angry about the affair? Then why are you upset?
Of course I'm angry about the affair. I can't forgive you, but people's feelings change, so I somewhat understand it can't be helped.
I never knew you were such an understanding woman.
You're saying that as if it's a good thing? As if I should be grateful that you're leaving me for my childhood friend?
I just meant I expected you to be more upset. Kate said you'd completely fall apart without me.
Not quite. What I'm falling apart over right this minute is about my savings. Dave, all my savings disappearing from my account is not something I can just let slide. I need you to explain that right now.
No way, you already found out?
My legs nearly gave out when I saw my account balance at zero. The $300,000 I'd been saving since I was single had been gradually withdrawn and disappeared. You're the culprit, aren't you?
What should I do? I didn't think you'd find out this soon.
So it's true? You stole my money?
I didn't steal it, I just borrowed it for a little while.
Borrowed it? For what? And also, the month-long business trip was all a lie, right? Kate mentioned leisurely preparing for your wedding, which made me suspicious, so I contacted your company. They told me you resigned exactly 1 month ago.
You even contacted my company?
They said you quit to start your own business. Is that why you took my savings?
So you even know that much? Well, I guess there's no helping it now. You're right, I took the money from your account. I'm using your $300,000 as startup capital for my business.
Don't act like it's nothing. Return my money right now. Come back home and apologize for everything, including the affair.
No, I'm never coming back. I know I'll just get yelled at. Why would I come back?
Excuse me?
Besides, I've already used it as startup capital, so I don't have money to return. Sorry, but you'll have to give up on both me and your savings.
You're kidding, right? You're planning to run away without paying me back?
It's an investment. When my business succeeds, everyone wins.
Everyone except me, who has nothing now.
I've quit my job and already moved into a new place with Kate. Of course, I won't tell you our new address, and once I cancel my phone, I'll be free from you.
What did you say?
It's for the best. A clean break. You can start fresh too.
Start fresh with what? You took everything I had.
Oh, but I do feel a little bad about what I did, so if my company succeeds, I'll make sure to pay you back then. I'll submit the divorce papers myself, so just forget about me and live your life.
Wait a minute. Submitting divorce papers without my consent is a crime.
I'm reporting to you now that I'm going to submit them, so it's not without your consent. Technically safe, right?
Are you serious right now? Do you have any idea what you've done to me?
Look, Michelle, we both know our marriage was heading nowhere. You're too focused on saving, never wanting to enjoy life. Kate and I share the same vision.
Don't mess with me. Stop making excuses and come back home right now.
I can't do that. Kate and I are already planning our future together. The business is gonna be huge.
I want my money back. I worked hard for years to save that much.
Well, then take care, Michelle. I won't waste your savings. I'll work hard to grow my company.
Dave, don't you dare hang up on me.
Goodbye, Michelle. I hope you find happiness someday.
Long time no see, Michelle. Did you receive my wedding invitation? I heard you moved back to your parents' house, so I sent it there.
Yes, I received it. You're having quite a lavish wedding at a fancy venue.
Only the best for us. Dave insisted on nothing but the finest for our special day.
After 3 years, you're finally making it official. Congratulations.
Of course, Dave is now a successful entrepreneur making $2 million a year. The wedding of such a thriving CEO has to be extravagant. I've been waiting 3 years for his business to stabilize for this day.
I see, but I'm surprised you'd invite me.
Why wouldn't I? It's important to have all our close friends there to celebrate with us.
Close friends? After what you two did to me?
That's all water under the bridge now, isn't it? It's been 3 whole years.
3 years doesn't erase what happened.
I actually had no plans to invite you, but I wanted something memorable for my special day. Then I had an idea. Invite the matchmaker of the bride and groom to liven things up.
Matchmaker is a cute way to put it. I'm just a victim of your marriage wrecking.
Don't be so dramatic. Everything worked out for the best. Dave's business is thriving, and I'm going to be the wife of a CEO. Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, I had to start over from nothing.
But if it weren't for you, Dave and I would never have met. So in a way, you're our matchmaker, right?
Well, I guess you could look at it that way.
Exactly! So I'm inviting you to our wedding. By the way, it's a secret surprise for the groom, so don't tell Dave about it, okay?
What? Dave doesn't know I'm coming?
No, it's my little surprise for him. He's been so stressed with work lately. I thought it would be fun to spring something unexpected on him.
I'm sure you'll be very surprised to see me.
It'll be more exciting that way, don't you think? I love seeing Dave's serious business face, but sometimes I want to see him surprised too. The more you love someone, the more you want to tease them, right?
If that's what you want, I don't mind. If you're so eager to have me there, I'll go. I'll honor your wedding with my presence.
Your condescending attitude is annoying, but as the future wife of a CEO, I'm a magnanimous woman. I'll overlook the jealousy of a loser.
Excuse me?
Oh, don't take it personally. I just mean compared to me, with my soon-to-be CEO husband and our mansion, anyone would feel like a loser.
I see you haven't changed at all in 3 years.
By the way, your gift should be $1,000, okay?
Do I really need to give that much?
Honestly, I thought about asking for more, but I decided to be generous. Consider it the price of admission to the social event of the season.
That's quite steep for someone you just called a loser.
It's a luxurious wedding, so the gift should be luxurious too. Besides, you might meet someone nice at our wedding, so consider it payment for that opportunity too.
What? Payment?
There will be lots of Dave's business associates there. Some of them are single and quite well off. You might finally find someone willing to take you on.
Take me on? Like I'm some kind of charity case?
You still don't even have a boyfriend, right? Living with your parents at your age with zero prospects. I'm doing you a favor by giving you an opportunity to meet someone, so $1,000 is a bargain.
Who do you think is responsible for me moving back with my parents? And now you're demanding an expensive gift? You really are as arrogant as a homewrecker.
Homewrecker? Please, your home was already broken. I just helped Dave escape it.
Is that what he told you?
Say whatever you want, you loser.
Excuse me?
You became lower than me the moment your husband was taken from you. Losers have to follow the winner's orders. Your gift is $1,000, and attendance is mandatory.
Are you sure you want me there?
Absolutely. It's going to make the day perfect.
If you insist.
It's a surprise for him. In fact, I won't forgive you if you don't attend.
All right, then I'll prepare myself and attend. I'll make it so exciting you might regret it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing at all, just that I'll make sure it's a day you'll never forget.
I'm looking forward to it, but remember, keep it a secret from Dave. It's a surprise after all.
Actually, keeping it secret helps me too. I wonder how he'll react when I show up. I'm really looking forward to it.
Great! See you at the wedding. Don't forget the $1,000 gift.
I wouldn't dream of forgetting it. See you at the wedding, Kate.
How dare you! You ruined my wedding! What are you going to do about this?
Huh? What was ruined? The wedding was super exciting, wasn't it? Thanks to my surprise appearance that I worked so hard on.
How was any of that exciting? There was a brief moment of excitement when you appeared, but that was it. You distributed those weird booklets summarizing our love story to everyone, and from that moment on, it was as quiet as a funeral.
I really didn't expect everyone to read them so intently. All that hard work collecting evidence of the affair after the divorce paid off.
You planned this all along, didn't you? The moment I sent that invitation.
I simply prepared an appropriate wedding gift, something meaningful and personal.
What did you say?
I frantically checked all the data on Dave's computer after I found out about your affair. Thanks to it being synced with his phone, I immediately got all the photos and videos. But after a while, he unsynced it and I couldn't see anymore, so it really proves that acting quickly is important.
So that's how you had all those photos of us. I was wondering how you had such evidence when you didn't suspect our affair at all. It was strange.
It was quite the treasure trove. All those intimate messages, the photos of you two together while he was supposedly on business trips, even the bank records showing the money transfers from my account.
Those were private. You had no right to share those with everyone we know.
I really wanted to make a slideshow video, but I heard that wedding venues check the content beforehand, so I thought secretly bringing in printed booklets wouldn't be discovered. Plus, physical copies make for better keepsakes, don't they?
We don't need keepsakes. Thanks to you, the entire venue was stunned. We continued with the wedding, but the atmosphere was ice cold. What are you going to do about my once-in-a-lifetime wedding?
Once in a lifetime? Aren't you being a bit optimistic there?
What's that supposed to mean?
Just that given Dave's history with fidelity, this might not be your only wedding.
How dare you? Dave loves me. He would never cheat on me.
Just like he would never cheat on me? Interesting logic.
That was different. We had a genuine connection.
Besides, what can I do about something that's already over? You should be grateful the wedding wasn't canceled amid all the chaos.
Grateful? You've destroyed everything. Our reputation, our relationships, everything. That's not good enough. Both my parents and his parents were furious.
Were they that angry? Neither said anything to me. Instead, they apologized to me with their heads pretty much stuck to the floor.
Do you know what happened to us after that? Both of us were disowned by our respective parents.
Of course they did, but I'll admit, that must be difficult for you.
Difficult? It's devastating. Our entire social circle has abandoned us. No one wants anything to do with us anymore.
Actions have consequences, Kate. Something you might have considered before stealing my husband and my savings.
Anyway, I won't forgive you for ruining today's wedding. I'm definitely going to sue you for damages.
That's fine, but I'll be making claims too. Dave still hasn't paid me any compensation for the affair. Why don't we call it even?
What? That would be a huge loss just for me. Thanks to you, I've lost my family, my friends, and my pride is in tatters.
My life is in tatters too because of you two, but at least now I can finally get back the money that was stolen. Thank you for inviting me to the wedding. It really helped me as I'd been looking for Dave's whereabouts.
Stolen money? What are you talking about?
It sounds like you don't know anything about that, huh? When I got divorced, Dave ran off with all my savings. He stole a total of $300,000 from me.
$300,000?
Yes, he emptied my savings account, every last penny I had saved since before our marriage.
Dave told me that was his investment capital. He said he'd been saving for years to start his business.
And you believed him? Did you really think he could save that much from his salary alone?
I never questioned it. He said he had been planning this business for years.
Of course, there was no repayment, and I lost contact with him after you both disappeared. I was about to give up when you contacted me, and I was overjoyed. Plus, a wedding guarantee that I'd definitely be able to meet Dave. Thank you so much. I'm going to start collecting the debt right away.
You can't do this. We need that money for our new life together.
Just like I needed it for my life after you two abandoned me? Funny how that works. Hey Dave, where do you think you're running to now? I already know your address, your company, and all your business partners. I've explained the situation to all the wedding guests and asked for their cooperation in tracking you down. Don't think you can escape this time.
This is ridiculous! I thought it was weird that everyone was calling me at once, but it was because of you?
Did you really think you could just disappear again? Not this time, Dave.
Look, Michelle, let's talk about this reasonably. It's been 3 years. Why bring this up now?
You said you'd properly pay me back when your company succeeded, right? I hear your wedding is extravagant and your annual income is $2 million, yet you're trying to run away without returning a measly $300,000? That's unbelievable.
But that was 3 years ago. I thought I'd gotten away with it, so why did I need to pay it back now?
You thought you'd gotten away with it, so you admit you were deliberately avoiding repayment.
That's not what I meant. I was going to contact you eventually.
Like I said, you won't be paying just $300,000. You didn't pay me any compensation at the time, and with 3 years of interest for avoiding payment, it comes to $500,000 now.
What? Why is it such a huge amount? That's extortion!
Extortion? That's rich coming from you. $200,000 for 3 years of interest on money you stole from me is actually quite reasonable.
But I needed that money to start my business. You wouldn't have given it to me if I'd asked.
I don't want to hear that from someone who stole from me. I could report this to the police as theft if I wanted to.
Police?
Yes, theft is a crime, Dave. Or did you forget that part?
You wouldn't really go to the police, would you? Think about how that would look.
While you're the worst kind of man for cheating with my childhood friend, I genuinely respected your work ability and believed in your talent. I was sure your business would succeed, so I waited for repayment. I trusted and waited for 3 years without any contact. And if you betray me again, I won't show any mercy.
But suddenly asking for $500,000 is impossible! Thanks to your expose, my company might be on the verge of collapse!
That sounds like a personal problem to me. Maybe you should have thought about that before stealing from your wife.
The business is just starting to turn a real profit. I don't have $500,000 in liquid assets right now!
Like I care about that. Idiot. Keep your promise and pay me back right now, or go to the police. You only have these 2 choices.
But...
Decide within 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Wait, please! Wait!
Time's up. I'm calling the police.
All right, I'll pay you right now. I'll pay $500,000, so please don't involve the police.
That's more like it. No more excuses.
Understood.
And Dave, don't even think about trying to flee. Everyone in this venue has already sided with me. You won't get far.
You're really not the same Michelle I knew 3 years ago.
The Michelle you knew died when her husband and best friend betrayed her. Meet the new Michelle. She's not nearly as forgiving.
I want to divorce Dave, otherwise my life is over.
What's wrong, Kate? You just had your luxurious wedding.
Don't mock me. You know exactly what's wrong.
I'm just trying to understand why you'd want to divorce the love of your life so quickly.
It was expensive, but a total loss. Thanks to you, I can't contact my parents, and Dave has lost important business connections and clients. His company is suddenly in trouble, and things are really bad right now.
I heard the rumors. I heard more and more companies are terminating their contracts with you. These days, companies are very strict about compliance issues, and getting away from troublesome companies is just common sense.
This is all your fault. If you hadn't shown up at the wedding with those booklets.
I was only sharing the beautiful love story of the bride and groom with the guest. Isn't that a traditional wedding activity?
The company's sales were growing steadily, and we had just bought a mansion as our new home. We even bought a luxury car fitting for a CEO couple, but we had to sell everything.
Oh my, that must have been hard.
Don't pretend to sympathize with me. You knew exactly what you were doing.
I'm simply collecting a debt that was owed to me. Everything else is just collateral damage.
This is all your fault. You've ruined Dave's and my life, and you stole $500,000 from us. How dare you reduce me to such a miserable life?
Stole? That's an interesting choice of words coming from you.
That money was for our future together, for our luxury life.
It's okay. When you fall, you just have to get back up. Dave may be trash as a person, but he's good at his job. I'm sure he'll rebuild the company soon.
It's impossible! I can't wait or endure that. Dave keeps blaming me, saying it's all my fault. I never thought my surprise would turn out like this.
Ah, so there's trouble in paradise already? He's blaming you for inviting me?
He said I should have known better, that I was just showing off and it backfired.
It was a surprise for you too, I guess. Now that's what I call a successful surprise.
Ah!
Well, I've achieved my goal, so goodbye. Now it's my turn to disappear. I got my money back, and I'm going to change my house, job, everything, and restart my life. Good luck to both of us.
Wait, you can't just leave like this, after everything you've done?
Watch me. Goodbye, Kate. I hope you find happiness with Dave. You two deserve each other. After that, I immediately blocked all contact information for Kate and Dave. I'm now traveling alone at my leisure. After I've thoroughly rested, both mentally and physically, I plan to move somewhere peaceful and look for a job. As for them, their business quickly went into the red, and they sold everything they could. They're barely holding on, just on the verge of bankruptcy. I heard Dave is working hard trying to find new business partners, but every time he does, she calls them saying, "Please swear you won't stop doing business with us halfway through our contract. We're really in trouble right now." Because of this, companies that learn about their situation cancel the deals. I hear she's becoming quite a liability.
I don't need dinner tonight, but make breakfast fancy tomorrow. Since I'm not eating at home tonight, serve me a breakfast like a high-end restaurant would. I have an especially important business deal tomorrow, so breakfast matters.
Working overtime today?
Obviously. You know this is a crucial time for me, right? I absolutely need to get promoted in this next round, and there's never enough time. You should be grateful. The only reason you can live such a lazy life as a housewife is thanks to my salary.
I'm not a housewife. I work part-time.
Don't talk like you're actually working when you're just a part-timer, not even full-time. Real workers are people like me who grind from morning till night and invest time in the promotion race.
Weren't you the one who made me quit my full-time job, saying I was failing as a housewife and as a woman for neglecting housework? And afterward, you forbade me from working at all until Daniel got older, when I was finally allowed to work part-time.
Don't blame everything on me.
I'm not even saying that much. I just asked if you were working overtime. Why do I have to be talked to like this?
How many years have you been my wife? When your husband says he doesn't need dinner, you should be able to figure out that he's working overtime. You've never been considerate since the day we got married.
Fine, no dinner tonight and a fancy breakfast tomorrow, right?
You should actually be asking me first before I have to tell you.
Asking?
Would you like dinner tonight, or would this menu be acceptable for tomorrow's breakfast?
When I do that, you always complain that I'm being annoying by asking for confirmation every time.
Are you talking back to your husband?
I've asked you to stop with the talking back thing. We're supposed to be equal partners. There's no hierarchy, and we're not in a relationship where I should feel bad for giving my own opinion.
You're being supported by me, so you should naturally think of me as your lord and master. I deserve respect.
Fine, whatever. You're working overtime, so no dinner, right? Then I'll eat out tonight too.
Eat out? Do you think it's okay for a mere wife to eat out with money your husband earned by working his fingers to the bone?
I'm using the money I earned from my part-time job to go see Daniel.
Daniel's place?
No, he's working at a restaurant as training while attending culinary school. The owner seems to like him and has offered him a job after he graduates.
Is that so? So he's that talented. As expected of my son, it must be a famous restaurant.
Seems like it. When I mentioned the restaurant name to a colleague at my part-time job, they told me it was famous. The owner apparently said he'd give us special service whenever family comes to visit, so Daniel's been asking us to come to the restaurant for a while.
Where is this restaurant?
It's this one.
What? He really works there?
Yes, do you know it?
Know it? This place is famous for having a Michelin star.
That's what I heard. I was surprised when Daniel told me too. To think our son is working at such a place. I've always wanted to go, so this is perfect timing. I'll go tonight.
By yourself?
With Daniel. He's off today, so he said he'd join me.
I see. Well, it's not like you could find someone to cheat with who'd take you to a Michelin-starred restaurant anyway.
Cheating? Where did that come from?
Anyway, it's a place our son works at, so make sure you don't embarrass him.
What exactly would I do to embarrass him? I'm quite capable of dining at a nice restaurant.
Just don't dress like you're going to your part-time job. Wear something presentable for once.
I know how to dress appropriately. I don't need your instructions for every little thing.
Just making sure. I wouldn't want Daniel's colleagues thinking his mother is some kind of slob.
You've never once complimented how I dress in the past 5 years, yet you're suddenly concerned about my appearance when I'm going somewhere without you?
Don't make this into a big deal. I'm simply looking out for our son's reputation.
Our son is proud of me regardless of what I wear. He respects me for who I am.
Whatever, just remember who pays for most of your clothes.
I buy my own clothes with my own money. I haven't used your money for personal items in years.
Sure. What time will you be back? I might need something prepared for when I get home late.
I don't know yet. Daniel might want to spend time together after dinner since we haven't seen each other much lately.
Don't stay out too late. I don't want to come home to a locked door.
You have your own key. You'll be fine.
Just text me when you're heading back. I don't want any surprises.
Fine. Enjoy your overtime work.
It's not like I have a choice. Some of us have real responsibilities. Mom, thanks for coming to the restaurant the other day.
Thank you, too. It seems like we got special treatment. I was so happy to have dinner with you after so long. I even got to talk with the owner.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy, isn't he? And I'm glad you enjoyed the food at the restaurant.
It was absolutely delicious. I thought that kind of place would be more intimidating, and I was worried I'd be too nervous to taste anything. But the service was excellent, and the food was amazing. It was a wonderful experience.
Come anytime. I'm still just a beginner, but when they let me create menu items, I want you to be the first to try them.
That would make me so happy. Thank you.
That aside, I called because there's something I wanted to ask you.
What is it?
Was Dad working last night?
He messaged saying he was working overtime and didn't need dinner, then came home after midnight. Why do you ask?
Overtime like a business dinner or something?
Business dinner? He told me he was doing computer work cleaning up after his subordinates. Besides, he's not in a department that would host clients. He might entertain his bosses since he's fighting for a promotion, but...
Is his boss a woman?
What's going on? You've never been interested in your father's work before. You've never asked about the company either.
There's just some stuff going on.
I don't really understand, but I don't think I've ever heard about a female boss. He usually deals with male supervisors for work matters.
Then that means... Mom, there's something I need to tell you.
What is it?
I'll be blunt. Dad came to the restaurant where I work last night.
What?
With a woman, a young woman. He told the floor staff he was my father, and that got passed to the owner, so they received special service. I wasn't working yesterday because of reports, so I heard all this today.
To that restaurant where you work? I didn't hear anything about this. He said he was working overtime and would order takeout at the office.
A young woman. I didn't see them directly, but isn't Dad cheating?
Cheating?
There was something like that before, right? When I was applying to culinary school, there were suspicions about Dad's infidelity, but you didn't pursue it because of my tuition.
No, that's not it. It wasn't for your tuition.
It was for me, wasn't it? I know you've been putting up with all kinds of things from Dad for my sake. He's taking advantage of your tolerance and doing whatever he wants. I honestly can't forgive him.
Daniel.
Using the restaurant where I work for a date with his mistress, telling them he's my father? I can't believe it and I can't forgive it. Mom, I'm an adult now and I plan to keep working at the restaurant after I graduate from culinary school, so you don't need to put up with things for my sake anymore.
I've failed as a mother if I'm making my son say such things.
That's not true at all. The one who's failed is Dad, doing whatever he wants. If you're thinking about leaving Dad, now's the time. If you need any help, I'll do everything I can.
Thank you, Daniel. I'll think about it, including confirming the facts. Give me some time.
What matters is how you feel, Mom. Take your time sorting things out and let me know when you've decided.
Thank you, really. Did your colleagues describe the woman your dad was with?
Well, I asked around discreetly. She's apparently quite young, maybe late 20s, and from what I heard, they were affectionate.
Affectionate? What do you mean?
Holding hands across the table, whispering to each other, laughing a lot. One of the servers said Dad kept complimenting her and calling her his rising star.
Rising star? That sounds like she might be someone from work.
That's what I thought too.
That would explain why he's been spending so much time at the office lately.
Mom, has this been going on for a while? You don't seem very surprised.
I've had my suspicions. The late nights, the sudden business trips, the way he guards his phone. I just didn't want to jump to conclusions.
Mom, you deserve better than this.
I've been thinking about what would happen after you finish school, whether there would be any reason for us to stay together.
You don't need to stay with him for my sake. I'm an adult now.
I know. I think I've been looking for the right moment, or maybe just gathering courage.
Whatever you decide, I support you completely.
I appreciate that more than you know. I have a question. Do you have a moment?
I'm busy with work, so keep it brief. I'm stuck doing overtime cleaning up after my subordinates again today.
Then just the important part. Did you make a restaurant reservation?
Huh? Restaurant?
We just received a confirmation call for a reservation.
At home? I'm pretty sure I reserved using my cell phone number.
I don't know about that, but I had no idea what they were talking about, so I was wondering if you made the reservation. It's for dinner for 2 adults in a private room, apparently.
That's because it's where Daniel works, so we can probably get the private room cheaper. And we'd get expensive courses at a discount, too, off of his employee discount.
It would be rude to go there too often.
We're going as customers. Customers are never a burden.
So the reservation confirmation call we just received was for a booking you made?
I was planning to surprise you, but now it's ruined.
Surprise?
Tomorrow's our wedding anniversary, right? I made a reservation as a surprise.
What? You remembered?
Yeah, anyway, just pretend you don't know about this. More importantly, I have an important presentation early next week. My promotion depends on it, so I want to wear my best suit. Get it dry cleaned.
The cleaners are closed now, so it'll have to be first thing tomorrow morning.
As long as it's ready by early next week.
If that's the case, I'll have to pay extra for rush service.
Well, I'm staying behind for overtime then.
Fine. By the way, what time is the reservation tomorrow?
7 o'clock, don't be late.
I didn't expect you to do something this big for our anniversary after all these years.
Just be ready at 7 and wear something nice. Just to let you know, I canceled our reservation at the restaurant today.
Canceled?
I can't go. As usual, I have to work overtime cleaning up after my subordinates.
What about celebrating our anniversary?
How many decades have we been married? There's nothing to celebrate anymore.
It's such a waste to cancel when you reserved a private room. Maybe I should call Daniel and go by myself.
That won't work. I completely canceled it and gave the spot to another customer.
Did you really cancel?
Of course I canceled. I can't go. Anyway, did you take my suit to the cleaners?
I had part-time work first thing this morning, so I'm planning to drop it off on my way home. The cleaners wasn't open when I left for work, but I'll take care of it and some other things today.
You haven't dropped it off yet? You're as slow as ever. Make sure you get my suit dry cleaned for my important promotion-deciding presentation. Don't forget!
Yes, of course. Don't worry. I submitted the divorce papers, too.
What?
I told you, didn't I? That I'd take care of everything today. I submitted the divorce papers to clean up our relationship, too.
Wait a minute, what divorce papers?
The ones in your suit pocket, divorce papers with your signature already filled in. I thought it meant that you wanted a divorce, so I signed them and submitted them.
No! That's different. I thought I'd thrown those away.
There was also a marriage registration form with your name and some woman's name that I didn't recognize. I couldn't submit that one myself, of course, so I left it on the living room table.
That was just for a joke I made at a business dinner. It's nothing.
No need to panic, Mark. I already knew about your affair.
Huh?
You went on a date to Daniel's restaurant, right? Daniel told me. You never had any intention of going with me today anyway. After all, today is your girlfriend's birthday.
Wait, how do you know that?
The marriage registration form in your suit's inner pocket had a section for date of birth.
No way!
You reserved a private room just to celebrate her birthday, and you lied about our anniversary so I wouldn't find out. From your reaction, it seems you filled out the marriage and divorce forms as a joke, but if our marriage is broken down enough for you to make a joke about divorce, you could have just said so to my face.
I was trying to be considerate of you!
Thank you for your consideration, but don't worry, I'm feeling positive about the divorce.
Do you plan to live on your own? Do you really think you can make it without me?
I don't know if you're trying to be some traditional domineering husband or what, but I couldn't stand being with someone who's constantly ordering me around, and this isn't your first affair, is it? Daniel is independent now, and I can't find any reason to stay together. Let's divorce. You'd prefer to be free to do whatever you like too, wouldn't you?
How are you gonna survive on your part-time job income?
I've actually been offered a full-time position, so money won't be a problem. Daniel said he'll help me too.
You're the one who'll suffer most from the divorce.
Only you think that.
I won't take responsibility for whatever happens to you. You submitted the divorce papers on your own, so don't come crying for help, and I won't let you use the money I earned.
We'll discuss property division, and for now, neither of us should touch the money in the bank. You don't want to have to go to court over property division, right?
Just don't touch it yourself. I'll block you from withdrawing any.
Do as you like. After my shift finishes, I'll pack my things and leave.
Don't use my money when you move out.
You really think I'm going to suffer without you, don't you?
Of course you will! Who's paid for everything all these years? Who's given you a roof over your head and food on your table?
I've been contributing to this household for decades. I've cooked every meal, cleaned this house, raised our son, and still managed to work part-time.
That's just what wives are supposed to do!
And what exactly are husbands supposed to do? Cheat repeatedly, belittle their wives, treat them like servants?
I've never treated you like a servant! I've provided for you!
Providing financially is only one part of a marriage. What about respect? What about partnership? What about fidelity?
You're making a huge mistake! You'll realize that once you're alone and struggling!
I'd rather struggle alone than be humiliated daily. Do you have any idea how it feels to know your husband is with another woman? To have your son be the one to tell you?
It wasn't serious! It was just stress relief!
Stress relief? Is that what you call it? You filled out marriage papers with her.
That was just a joke! We were drunk and playing around!
A married man doesn't play around with marriage certificates and another woman, and he certainly doesn't keep them in his suit pocket.
You're overreacting as usual. This is why I can never talk to you about anything.
No, this is why I'm divorcing you. You never take responsibility for anything. It's always someone else's fault, usually mine.
Fine, do what you want, but don't expect any sympathy when reality hits you.
The reality already hit me when I found those papers in your pocket. Goodbye, Mark.
Hey, Maya, come to Daniel's restaurant right now! Are you refusing to listen to your husband? Don't ignore me! Come immediately!
What's going on?
Just come to Daniel's restaurant right now! Something terrible has happened! Make sure you bring money!
Ah, I know what this is. The birthday surprise for your affair partner cost more than you expected, and you can't pay, so you're trying to get your divorced wife to bring money.
How do you know all that?
Daniel contacted me. You thought it would be cheaper because your son works there, right? You ordered the most expensive dinner course at an already expensive Michelin-starred restaurant, showed off by ordering the most expensive wine, enjoyed the most luxurious private room, and now you're shocked by the bill?
You heard from Daniel?
He just called me.
If you know all that, then bring money for your husband!
Why don't you use your credit card?
I'm at my credit limit.
You spent that much?
I bought an expensive designer gift for my girlfriend's birthday.
Oh, is that so? Either way, we're divorced and I'm not your wife anymore, so I have no reason to bring you money.
Only you and I can withdraw from the bank account.
Didn't you arrange it so I couldn't withdraw anything?
Oh, crap! So what do I do? And why isn't anything discounted? It was cheaper last time I went.
That was probably the owner's goodwill, because you were Daniel's father.
I am Daniel's father!
But Daniel's last name is now my maiden name.
What?
He's been preparing to cut ties with you for a while. He's now using my maiden name. He doesn't want to think of you as his father.
Wait a minute! I never heard about this!
He says he doesn't need a shameless father who brings his mistress to his son's workplace. So you're not Daniel's father anymore and not family.
That's ridiculous!
Since the family discount doesn't apply to you, you'll have to pay the full price.
I don't have enough cash on me!
That's not my problem.
I asked them to call Daniel, but he won't come! You're the only one who can help me right now. Getting caught for a dine and dash right before my important presentation would affect my promotion!
Speaking of the presentation, I dropped your suit at the cleaners, so pick it up yourself. I won't be doing anything for the house anymore. After all, we're divorced.
Wait, please! I can't deal with all this so suddenly!
Let me give you one piece of advice, since you've never done any housework. When your suit comes back from the cleaners, make sure to remove the tags before wearing it. Also, I didn't dry clean your shirts, so be sure to iron them properly.
Wait! That's not my job!
It's not mine either. Oh, and could you tell your girlfriend something? Please let her know I'll be sending a legal notice to the address she wrote on the marriage registration form, requesting payment for emotional damages.
Emotional damages? What?
Of course, I'll be requesting compensation from you too, so please be prepared.
You're joking! Wait, this is terrible timing to talk about money! Maya! Please just come to Daniel's place!
No way. You'll have to deal with it yourself.
This isn't funny, Maya! I need help!
What happened to I won't take responsibility for whatever happens to you, or don't come crying for help?
That was different! This is an emergency!
No, Mark. This is consequences. Enjoy your dessert.
Maya, please! They're threatening to call the police!
Then I suggest you call your parents, or maybe your boss.
I can't call them! This would ruin everything!
Exactly as you've ruined our marriage. Goodbye, Mark.
Maya! Don't hang up! Maya!
In the end, neither Daniel nor I helped him, so we couldn't pay, and the police were called for Dine and Dash. Afterward, his parents had to cover the bill to resolve the issue. But of course, the company found out. So promotion was out of the question, and his career path was blocked. When it came out that his affair partner was actually his junior colleague, rumors about their workplace affair spread, and they naturally drifted apart, with her eventually quitting. My ex-husband is too old to find a new job easily, so he's still desperately clinging to the company in hopes of some slim chance at promotion. But I imagine he's feeling quite uncomfortable there.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.